Hey now, what is up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I just got back from the theaters after seeing Solo, a Star Wars story. This is a 2018 film that I believe was directed by Ron Howard. At least that's what they tell me. The plot is, it's pretty straightforward, it's pretty simple. You follow Han Solo, or at least somebody that they're calling Han Solo. I'm joking. It is Han Solo. You see a little bit of his backstory, where he came from, how he rose through the ranks and became a pilot, the best in the galaxy. And you see various things of how he got his name, how he got his blaster, how he met Chewbacca, how he came into contact with the Millennium Falcon. All of these things that amount to us just saying, oh hey, now I know how that happened. Now what I thought of Solo was, trust me, I will not rant on this movie. I will not say it's a bad film because I can't say it's a bad movie. All of this issues with the production and the changing of directors and all of this mess I'm not even going to talk about because I'm just going to focus on the movie itself. The movie is fun. The movie is enjoyable. The movie does have some good times to be had. There's a lot of moments where I thought, wow, this was shot really well. Ron Howard, you know, he might not be known for doing these big, huge, budgeted blockbuster, especially a Star Wars-like movie. I was surprised to see him take up something like this. The script was written by Lawrence Kasdan and his son, Jonathan. So this is obviously from people who know the Han Solo character, who know the Star Wars lore and history. I was honestly expecting this script to be better, because when you meet Han Solo, there's so many things about his backstory, or at least what they decide to tell you about his backstory, that make you go, you know what, I didn't learn a whole lot more about this character than what you have expected me to learn about him. This is his origin movie. This is something to where you're like, I want some juicy things. I want some interesting things. Maybe his parents, maybe this, maybe that. Not where he got his name from or where he got his famous blaster gun from. I will say that him meeting Chewbacca was one of the most interesting things about the movie. I love that. In fact, Chewbacca was one of the best parts of the movie, and he doesn't talk, at least in English, but he was fascinating, he was funny, I wanted a Chewbacca movie by the end of this, and I never would have said that beforehand. So Chewbacca definitely, in a lot of ways, steals the show. Also, Lando Calrissian, who's played by Donald Glover. Here's a perfect example of, this is a character that we know from past movies, played by Billy D. Williams, but now he's being played by somebody different, somebody younger, and Donald Glover. And this is proof that you can do this. You can cast a character that we know from previous, but if you cast the right person, if you cast somebody who can pull it off and can almost somehow channel the previous version, sound like the previous version, he had everything, the charisma, the swag. Why don't we have a Lando movie? Why wasn't this movie about Lando? When you meet him, you're instantly drawn to him, and you're instantly like, I want to know more about that guy. He did have this droid L3 that I didn't really think was all that funny or interesting. Other people in the crowd did. That's fine. Woody Harrelson plays a mentor-like character for Han Solo. And Emilia Clarke plays Kira, who is the love interest for Han Solo. Han Solo, I should probably talk about the actor who plays Han Solo. He is played by Alden Ehrenreich, who, trust me, I am not about to bash on this guy. Previously, I would have thought I was going to, from the trailers and just from clips that I saw, I thought this kid was going to be terrible. He's not terrible. The problem with me is that he just didn't feel like Han Solo. I thought some of the one-liners, some of the quips, and some of the jokes that they had for him were written decently. Like, I could imagine Han saying these things. It's just Alden, he delivered some of the jokes too fast, or just his delivery wasn't there for me. He was fine. He was passable. He was serviceable. I think if he was playing a character that wasn't called Han Solo, that was called John Molo, just somebody completely different, I would have been a lot more for it. I would have been a lot more engaged with himself. I don't think we needed this movie. I don't think we needed a film about Han Solo. That just sort of told us everything that we already knew about him. The action, like with the Millennium Falcon, and you seeing certain things with that, I thought that looked great. The villain, oh yeah, there is a villain. Paul Bettany plays the villain, and he's a bad guy. That's pretty much where that goes. I don't want to sound like I dislike the movie. I don't want to sound like I'm really down on the movie. I'm sure there will be people who will enjoy it more than me. I'm just saying that I wanted to love it, or at least like I wanted it to shock me, surprise me, blow me away. And the fact that it just turned out fine, it's fine. It's fine. I would give this a perfect date movie. Perfectly serviceable for you to bring a date with, just to go out, an excuse to go to the theaters. Honestly, much more than that, I don't know. I'd rather watch Rogue One again if I'm comparing these standalone films. So guys, let me know in the comments below, what did you think of Solo? Did you like it more than I did, or do you agree that it's just fine? It's fine. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!